On continues with Rick Semler and sports.
Welcome back. Few high school sporting events in the area or the state for that matter are bigger than the Wabash Valley Classic. Today the draw took place for the 24th annual Classic. This year's prestigious high school boys basketball tourney will run December 26th through the 29th at Terre Haute South. Here are your first round pairings. The tourney starts with Sullivan and Robinson. Then we have a Vigo County showdown with Terre Haute South against West Vigo. Game 3 is a matchup of last year's championship between Linton and Bloomfield. The Miners won the title. Park Heritage, after their semi-state run last year, will be considered one of the pre-tourney contenders. They open against Northview. As for that Linton-Bloomfield rematch this year, the Cardinals and Miners will basically be bringing completely different lineups, with graduating hitting both teams hard.
Most of my guys have been coming up here eating Chick-fil-A sandwiches. Now they're gonna get to play and play meaningful minutes. So, that's why we're in it. It's a great experience. We have a lot of youth, so it'll be a learning curve for them.
Brand new start, and your kids have to kind of learn a new role. We have a lot of kids that are learning what it takes to play at the varsity level, and that's something that sometimes doesn't happen real quick.
I'm a deer hunter, so I get up. I'm used to getting up early all the time. So. I think it's maybe the first time we've drawn the 10 o'clock game since I've been doing this, and I think Mac told me that they've drawn it like 6 times since he's been the head coach, and he said usually it's playing against Terre Haute North. I said, well, you'll have a much easier time this time.
It's pretty much, I think, set in stone that Robinson's a staple there at the old 9 a.m. game our time, so we're just glad it's at South this year. It's 20 minutes closer for us to get to South than North.
Trending in the right direction. Finished third last year, and so we want to just take that next step.
Crazy draw this was. They got a couple rivalry games in there. Obviously we know Terre Haute South very well. The last couple years we've had some really close games. I think we've had a couple overtime games with them the last few years.
We're the team people are, at least some people around here, hunting now instead of us being the hunters, and comes a little bit of added things with that, and our guys have to learn how to deal with that.
Making it to day 4, getting to play 4 quality coaches, quality teams, quality players, it'll really bode well for us for March.
The bottom half of the bracket has rivals KZ, Westfield, and Marshall meeting for the second time this season. The Warriors won the first meeting last week. Then we have Shakamak Edgewood, followed by the pre-tourney favorite Terre Haute North Patriots and Greencastle. The final game on day 1, Cloverdale and Sound Vermilion. Back to that KZ Westfield Marshall game. It will feature Warriors head coach Tom Brannon going up against his old player Logan Idle, and the Lions. The duo won a lot of games together and helped guide Marshall to the 2A state finals in 2009.
He's a great kid, but when the ball goes up, it's a whole different world, and when the ball goes down, the buzzer goes off, I'll give him a hug, tell him I love him.
We just gave him one more. We won those together for sure as my coach.
Solidifies the beginning or the halfway point of our season, and we want to definitely be playing well when we go into the beef of our conference schedule. So it's an important time of year.
A couple of years ago, I think we went against like the number 2 team in 2A, number 4 team in 2A, and a team that made it to the 4A semi-state, and we're able to make a run and beat those teams.
We went through a few rough years up here in this tournament as a team, and just to get a win the last couple of years has been big for the confidence of the players and the program as a whole. So, we're really just hoping we can come up here and, take the next step.
We're focusing on preparing for March. So, getting the opportunity to play in a tournament, play multiple games in 1 week, in the survive and advance mentality. So we're really using this as a bridge for what's going to come in March.